You are tuned in to the Business Lounge with Gentleman Shopani at Radio Mafisa 93.4, the Platinum Voice. Let's talk.
When you set your standards or you set your boundaries, people are going to say, oh, you think you're all that. I am. And I don't care. I am. And I don't need you to make me feel like I am. I'm going to set this standard and I'm going to live by this standard. And I'm not going to let anybody come into my life, not even be a business partner, not be a marriage partner, not be a girlfriend, boyfriend, and pull me down to where you are.
Good evening, Wijanala. Good evening again, Mandonga. What's up? What's happening? What's happening?
I'm good, man. Usi Amira.
I know, I'm good, my dog. I'm good, my dog. It's a good. Hey, today it's getting warmer, eh?
Yeah,
I wonder, linking got jacket, the chief.
No, I get really feel sexy.
Akuna lufungu leo kasishangana. Na kitu kasana le.
La very best.
Kasishangana akuna lufungu leo papa. Akuna lufungu leo so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Anyway, what's happening? How's the week? How's the week?
Hey, the week has been tough, man. The week has been as I was about to say, it's been a while since Kitsoga Triki Berek. until I got to occupy somebody's space. Eh? It's been a past productive 2 days. It's been a while. I was telling my wife, I woke up at 3. I sent you an email, I think at 3:10.
Hey, you want to daily plan at 3:10? Oh,
busy doing the business review for our department, man. But all is well. All is well.
Yeah.
All is well.
I think if for me, if recap, I mean, like the most important thing that we did. I remember last week we had the brothers feeding scheme.
Yes.
I mean, like Majita are doing something beautiful, man, and I still want people to support them. I mean, they said their Facebook handle is what? Brothers feeding scheme at Facebook, right?
Yes, brothers feeding scheme.
Yeah, they're in Likhalu.
Yes.
I mean, like the gents are doing something very nice. I mean, and the way it was conceived, bro, like people are just having a drink and then they're like, hey, man.
I really see.
How about we cook for the kids? You know, that doing. So for me, the highlight was our commitment that we made as Pyramid to say, I mean, like those kids were being fed twice a week. So they're being fed on Monday and then a Friday. And then we made our commitment to be saying we're gonna feed them every day.
Yes.
And then unfortunately, due to the logistics in the Majita site, bakupile gore no, for now, restart Monday to Friday. And then libona ke batho bana le mbere bana lo tsotsa ba di etsa ka di weekend. So they ask for like, no man, can we for now do Monday to, which is good. I mean, like Monday to Friday, it means no kid will go to school or go to bed during the week without having eaten something. I mean, I think that's
talking about Majita. I just got a text from them.
Yep.
5:15.
Yep.
Right. A text is in an interesting conversation with one of a fellow yesterday.
Yep.
He noted that he loved how we introduced ourselves and our initiative before we even thought of registering. We continue to wish us. He continued to wish us well and encourage us to carry on with this program. The growth is steady but equally overwhelming. It's in effect fulfilling to see ourselves providing food to so many of our children. The brothers feeding scheme is not ours alone; it belongs to all of us, and we continue to urge you to play a role. Thank you for your special guest, Bareng, who lended a helping hand and ensured that the day went smoothly. Thank you. So he also sent me a number. Today only they fed 149 kids.
Yeah. I saw Today they said 149.
Yes, 149.
Wow, bruh. Like that's out of this world, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like Majida doing something revolutionary too. Like, and supporting such things, man. It's things that I mean, as humans, you don't have to have a lot of money. I mean, like last week, by say, but Jisa Manaba like a 270.
Yes.
Or 250.
250, yes.
250. I mean, like you don't have to. Like how na linya na tin stuff one. I think maybe we need to run a campaign, man. Get this. They can drop them off ko Radio Mafisa.
Yes.
They drop if only tin stuff, only a toy, something for these kids to have gore ga ba le ka fale baja go na le bolonyana. I mean, like lebala le la ka fale, but they've got quite a big yard,
Yes.
so the kids can be playing whilst they're waiting for the food. So those kids, they don't stay there, but it's go high. They come to eat and go home. So at least ga ba ntse ga ba le ka fale, and then they will be having a bit of things to play
Activities.
with.
Yeah.
So if anyone you wanna contribute, you can bring one tin stuff. You bring a spaghetti. You bring 500 ml of oil. Everything is welcome. Anything is welcome. Let's help those guys. Feed our kids, and
Yes.
I mean that's what we need to do and unite on as humanity. You know, if as humanity we're mostly uniting on things that add value to humanity, add value to life, add value to other person, I think the world was going to be a better place, bro.
A very better place.
I mean, I'm talking this in a backdrop. Yeah. So now, we had that. You know that I'm not on Facebook, so I hear, "Hey, ne di work on Facebook ka postela ya di license." No, we
Okay. No, remember that. No, I don't tell you those things because you know what, you left Facebook for a purpose.
Yeah.
So I
You
don't
can't bring
want
the
to
nonsense from
drag you
Facebook
back
to me.
to there. I mean,
Yeah.
you left that land, so I didn't want to come in. Okay, there was a Le Power actually. Le Power wrote something about licenses.
Yeah.
People who don't have license from 1995, from 1992, 1984 or something.
Yeah.
Umakala wireless not the license.
Yeah.
And as we always do.
Yeah.
As we are trendsetters, we created an advert around there.
Whatever. Tell us about that.
So we sat in the office, me, Dumiso, and Masejo,
Yeah.
and we created something
Yeah.
around around that, and it trended as always.
Yeah.
Right? So as it trend, people started throwing shades on us. Hey, le batla go boloka or le batla di license. It was very interesting how people were now not looking at the some of them said, we're going to another palace. What we just know that it was just a trend.
Yeah.
Right? Then later, and I need to put something to point at this moment.
Yeah.
Those licenses that we say we want to give to people.
Yeah.
You've spoken about it long time ago.
Yeah.
Just that now it was a perfect moment
Yeah.
for us to release that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know?
You can't let a good crisis go to waste. God, I mean, that's marketing 101.
That's marketing 101. So and now still on that. Nah? I sat there and I've told myself I'm not, you know me, I don't fight on social media.
Yeah.
I sat there and I looked at people talking about, okay, now ba ipone pause. Now they are complaining at this moment. Again, we've got requirement. We say no. We're giving away 6 licenses.
Yeah.
So I need to tell Barretz why 6.
Yeah. Maybe
Right.
put it in context. Why the numbers? Why of all the numbers
Of
that you
all
can
the numbers,
figure?
we decided to take 6.
Yeah.
Because we recently launched Kwamakwatsi Light,
Okay.
which takes up to 6 members.
Oh.
So we've got, we cannot do anything without 12 or 6. Those are our key numbers.
Yes.
So wherever you are, or pyramid only deal with 6 or 12. Because 12 is Kwamakwatsi, which is 12, up to 12 members.
So this is an extension of you guys launching. These are the tactics that you're using to launch your product of
Yes.
1+6, and which is it's a very creative way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very creative way. Yeah.
So it says no, we are giving away that you must have a PDP. You must have a Lenas, and we cannot just give. We cannot just give.
What's happening?
You must be a member.
Yeah.
You must be a member because now we look out like Mandela Day.
Yeah.
People are complaining that we how did we choose people?
Yeah.
We have chosen people who are disadvantaged
Yeah.
yet come to pay their policies
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we cannot go and sponsor somebody from the other part.
And the thing is, like, okay, chelete re berekisang as chelete ya rona ka. So who do we want to use money for, like ba bangwe ba benefit ba the owners of the money?
The owners of the man.
I think it's hypocritical. It's not right. It's something that we must. And if but but no, I don't go join improve on 1, 2, 3, 4. Let that be the conversation.
Yes.
Saying, yeah, we're not joining you guys because your service is not good or whatever. But to this day, I mean, we are the well-known moshar. If to any kid, a kid in the street, you talk to a kid in the street about a moshar, late funeral parlor, what I would not love boy.
Yes.
So, and that shows how much brand equity we have as Pyramid Group. And I mean, like, our service speaks for itself, bro. Like,
Our service speaks for it. I mean,
to drum it for ourselves.
Yes.
Like, everybody sees, bro.
I mean, as I'm about to enter the studio, I got a call
Yeah.
from a friend.
Yeah.
May her mom's soul rest in
Oh,
peace.
so-
Right? A phone. I was fasting. Imagine, Mama, how look of it. Or fasting, man. Congratulations for going back. I get a dog. I'm home.
Yeah.
Right? He said, no, I've got a plan with Arapala, but I need the Love Boys. Ke kopa gore ka I know gore they'll give Mama the dignified service ya e deserve.
And it's an easy thing. It's all about respecting people, man. Give people respect.
You had a conversation now before Jim. I had to put it out there, you know. So I mean, two guys, but in coffee sing, we had a conversation, me and them, right? Talking about burying and what, and it's like you're with us because we speak one language, because our brand speaks for itself.
Yeah.
The minute the dots just connected without me telling you what happened, you understand? Because we are aligned in regards to
And
brand.
it's very critical that I mean, like from a business point of view, but it's about like the key things in business. It's very important that we are aligned to take the same language.
Yes.
It's a critical thing because we don't have to speak past each other.
Yes.
Oh, I don't have to double check. Hey, I hope it's a mistake. But we need to trust each other that we know what to stand for, we know what we're trying to achieve, and we are all aligned and are achieving the same.
And also, it's just been transparent.
Yeah.
Because we're speaking one language, and a customer can come in. You know, our customers can plan funerals for us.
Yeah.
Because we are transparent in regards to the service that we're offering people.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
I mean, there was a fight on social media on our post. People correcting each other. Ke two family cars. Ena hora hore ke do.
Yeah,
Because they already know without us telling them.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the communication through social media,
Yeah.
they could tell that. So the people out there buy it our brand.
Yeah.
Because we position ourselves as a brand that's known by the people.
For
And
the
the
people.
brand that is for the people. And the brand that is reliable. And also that's open.
That's
There are no
open,
terms
man.
and conditions that you don't understand.
Nothing. We don't have those things where like you don't know. And you can hold us accountable.
Yes.
You can hold us accountable.
I wish people can when they criticize us,
Yeah, yeah.
right? They can come and say, I attended your service ko kai. No khala boloka tsona."
Yeah.
Not as being saying, I know gentle. Hey, what? Criticize me with the job that I'm doing.
Yeah, dog.
Right? I'll
Yeah.
take that as a positive feedback. We're gonna sit in the boardroom and say, gents, we had this. Like the one that we had on Facebook.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one when somebody came and we did follow? I called
Yes.
the person and says, what really happened? Because we want to improve the service.
Exactly. And
Because-
we understand that we are not alpha and omega of the industry. We understand that in order for us to remain in the game and remain the leaders of the game that we are right now, we need to listen to the people because these are the same people that needs to correct us.
Yes.
They are in spaces where we are not.
There
We
is-
are servicing them. So if we don't want to give them an ear and respect them to enough to listen to their comments and I mean, like Facebook, we don't respond to comments that are being made to fuel a certain narrative because we know what we're gonna do. I mean, like with the license thing, we knew that we want to give away licenses.
Yes.
And we know that the fact that people are listening and looking at that thing, it will inspire other people. Hang on, before you get to that, before I forget about the inspiring other people.
Yes.
Because good energies, they inspire the people. I mean, like, we put out that poster.
Yes.
And then there's this company, I mean, like, we need to give them
Eyefosight
that
or something.
Eyefosight Optometrist.
Yes, eyefosight.
Eyefosight Optometrist, they say, no, hang on, Pyramid. We want to give the eyesight the eye test certificate
Yes.
to the people that you're going to be sponsored. And they even extended, they said for Pyramid employees, they're going to give all the thing. And I was like, okay, great. Yeah, for all our drivers.
So
And-
it's small businesses. I mean,
Uniting.
two businesses that united for a cause.
I don't even know the owner of
I don't.
Eyefosight.
Mm.
But he saw that this is a good initiative.
Yes.
Now, if you compare this post of us giving away licenses to the post which was in a negative connotation, which one has got more traffic? I'm not even on Facebook, but I can tell you.
You can tell.
I can tell. Why don't we, and as youth and as Batuba Resnambereko, as people that are trying to build businesses, why don't we focus on the positivity? Why, when we see something negative, we want to jump into the bandwagon? You don't know what you're doing to your business. You don't know who you are to. You know, as a businessman, or as someone wanting to be in business, hey, you gotta have your own clean brand, man.
I wanted to talk about brand. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm looking for that post.
Yeah.
I just cannot see it now. Somebody wrote about brand.
Yeah.
That's only he compared us with Nando's.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We're trying to be the Nando's of industry. We need to be careful how we treat people. Blah 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 blah. blah, blah.
What did
Right?
that person build?
And it seems like you're listening to me. I said, okay, can we see your brand?
Yeah.
Can we see the brand that you built?
built.
Right?
Yeah.
Can we please come forward?
Mhm.
Let's talk about the brand. We've got platform at Mafisa. Come through.
Come.
Sit with us.
It's a
here.
community radio
It's
station.
a community radio
It's
station.
your radio station.
Let's talk about the brand that you have
You've
built
built.
that is so much clean
Yeah.
that you have a right, a breaking right, to go and drag others.
Yeah.
So
Man. But anyway, what I'm interested in is the other young entrepreneurs to learn, to be saying, you can start a conversation. Don't be shy to be in a conversation. I mean, Nando's is positioning themselves as those guys, but don't be shy to be part of the conversation, because that's where you talk to people. So don't be shy to get your brand to be part of the people. And then the only thing that you need to do, there must be the way you close the 360.
yeah.
Don't leave it hanging like that. I mean, like I said it jokingly and said, don't let a good crisis go to waste. Don't let that good publicity or bad publicity, if somebody looks at it like this, it's attention. And all we need as a business, you need attention. If there's no attention in your business,
it's a
means
problem.
you're operating under a rock, man.
You must close. You must close your business.
You
So I
must-
wanted
you
to
must-
check that
post.
original post.
Yeah.
Because I know the one that we gave license on Gatli's thing is, I think it's 86, but that one went to about 200 and 300 and something.
Yeah.
It created chaos on social media.
Yeah.
And I remember I wanted to invite Gatli here on Sunday. But I was inviting Gatli as the MC at the Soul, since I'm pushing the Soul show.
And
So
it's so
all of a sudden,
gonna be muddy.
all of a sudden, no, I wanted her to come, and I was not scared.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted her to come
Yeah.
to have a conversation. All of a sudden, people say, "No, your brand, no, your love language." I said, "So what?"
So what?
And I asked some person, and they sent me a text saying, "I'm disappointed on you." Disappointed if I'm asking you, have you ever listened to my show?
Hey.
Have you listened to that show? Where na person?
No, and coming back again, because I want the youngsters to learn, bro, because this is a very educational show. I wonder, we're using our real life stories in order to teach these young. Now, you get people with opinions that have not done anything in their lives, so don't let their opinions stop you or deter you from doing your own
Very
thing.
true.
Because somebody doesn't even listen to your show.
No, that's what I
They're
asked
gonna be now
that day.
executive producer. They're like,
Yeah.
content producer, I show you how.
So we're not content producer. Tell me,
Who- Who must come and who mustn't come? who must? What must we do here? And if the youngsters, because you know what's the tough part right now, né? We're living in a social media state. You get bullied by someone at Dutiko Gautrain station. As long as they're connected to the Wi-Fi that are connected, they bully you. When you're busy working your day and night trying to build your thing, now you're gonna decide on somebody that a faceless person.
I said to somebody the other day,
Yeah.
Kere, if ever you want to bully me, a re kopane ko KFC, ko taxi rank, umbule straight ko bona.
One.
Because sometimes you'll be go toilet, the pit toilet ko magaeng,
Yeah.
ntse ka what ke khate ke in this thing, dataless what.
Hey,
Wa
Facebook,
Yeah, Facebook Live. Yeah. So Zantlabo, you can't see me. But you're busy bullying me.
Yeah.
You understand? Because when and as we come into the Facebook bullies, those are the most miserable people ever.
I mean, anybody that does that, brother, they don't have anything that is going on in their life in order for them to for their lives, man. I mean, like I had lunch with my brother Joey today after I went to gym. So
What did you guys eat?
I ate fish and then deliberately ordered my ex-favorite meal, which is a tomahawk there by Mitsus. I was like, you okay? No, it's all good. He had his own beer. I had water with lemon.
God, great.
You know. So and we were speaking about as if we channel our energies right as people. I mean, we're gonna go a long way. But anyway, we gave the first 30 minutes to that. We had to clarify that and let people know and let people learn. It's not about us clarifying anything. It's about teaching our youngsters in this game. There's a lot of things that they must learn, and then they must not be bullied or be deterred if they want to succeed.
There
So
are a lot of challenges.
there's a lot of challenges. So no, we're gonna go to an ad break. Welcome back, Bariti. Go higher to the Business Lounge with Gentle and Kichu. Your business show that gives you the news as they are and also addresses your easiest things, man. The easiest things like your Facebook posts, putting it in context to say, let's learn. The aim is for us to teach each other and then and we'll learn from that. So, Dougie, what's happening? What do you have for me today? What's
for you today? I've got the Sibanye Stillwater mine worker strike. What's happening?
And then I heard that I read that headline, and I missed an opportunity though. Today I bumped into the chairperson of Kumeba. I should have asked him at that meeting. So I should have asked him to say what's going on. What. But according to the news, apparently there's 200 people that were dismissed. It's got to do with a lot of things, man. They're talking about the share scheme, ESOP. They've got the equal treatment. They've got the inclusion ESOP, dividend payments. But for us as the show, what's important for us is what does that mean if we've got 200 people that are...
Yes. For the details I see, but what does that mean?
Go high. Like, because nobody understand killing one. Papa, ga ba bua ka di ESOP, ano a ke tlhaloganye mara gore papa sa mberekong ka mmona every day.
Yes.
What does it mean for our economy? What does it mean for us as the people of the Platinum Province, the Platinum City in particular? I mean, like, if we're gonna be having all this job bloodbath, man, what's going on? I mean, like, what's going on, bro? Like, what's gonna be of the kids? What's gonna be of like when you get to your house and you don't know what to tell them, bro? Hey, man.
And this high rate of unemployment. I mean, on this topic. Look, we advertise only 10 posts.
Yeah. The flood, man. No, this morning I was speaking to Tandy. I'm like, so people are calling non-stop on my phone. So I went, I like in the morning, it goes to me to say, we can be irritated. Say, hey, Mara, there's a post, you saw the information is there. But I was driving along and these people, they really need the jobs. And they need that assurance, that confirmation that is this thing legit? Can I apply for it? And when they hear you in the other side and say, yes, please apply, it's legit, you give them at least 1% hope. You understand? I want to say, now we won't post the apply, can't again. It's something else. And you need to put yourself in other people's shoes to understand, to say, we don't have jobs.
Today, for the past 2 days, office in Yarona, perfect to be no disturb because I
saw that thing.
I know you
I was like, I don't like this.
You don't like this thing, but we wanted to finish up, right? So we tried to push it. There's this man. I can't say young man. This man. Utlile akupa huel perfect, right? Okupa rato arno. Perfect about it's in regard of what? Hey, akisho atsama arnoma and ikim phone last week no kiboni post. Okay, sharp. You can imagine how many people call every week babatla khona di
drive.
Shabi like no reclamon. Are ke mo emele na o butsala rato. Should I am. We got to work with it. Kheketsola kontli. I give at la pif kamon. Ke re khot man shabu ze chap. Are mona ke ko ena perfect. And I said yes, ke na perfect. Are mfethu. Go blind. Yeah. Go blind. Do bona ke le so.
Mm.
Ke tletse CV. I walked from Tlhabane.
Sure.
Coming here, ke tlo drop a CV.
Sure.
And I said to him, come in, Khotman, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
And then he's one of the people who's going to go for training.
Oh, nice.
Because resilience,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
We said we've got a box, it dropped, he didn't.
It didn't. You want, and that's what set you apart. That's how hungry are you for this opportunity.
But I was thinking, coming to this thing, to give it to the kids.
Yeah.
I can imagine that man every night
Bruh.
with kids coming from school, nothing to be fed, to feed them.
Mm.
But I could see the sadness in it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's coming from this thing, the 200 workers.
This needs and it's adding to a lot of things because, you know, if literally you've got lunch at work, right? You're going to buy food from somebody. That's somebody's work.
Yeah, yes.
So you are indirectly making sure they feed their own kids by trying to feed yourself. And then that person le na gona le se setsang o tana taxi ntate wa driving taxi la ona le mmereko.
It's a long chain.
It's a long chain. So if you've got 200 people, let's say we minimize this chain, dog, just to put it in context. Things are bad. And the only thing that can save us, it's, I think we need to try to sell something like entrepreneurship seems to be the only thing that will pull us out of this thing. But if now entrepreneurship is that same thing that can pull us out of this, but we are bashing when we have got a chance, we're not going anywhere. We're not. I mean, like if it's 200 people, right? Let's say one person. Statistically, they say one person is supporting 3 or 4 people. So if it's 200 times 4, that's 800 already, right? And then let's say his money is spending on 6 shops or 3 shops. How many? So that chain, one person's salary is being stretched over a lot of people. And we cannot afford. I mean, like our unemployment rate is very high. We cannot afford to do that. We cannot afford to have a more job bloodbath. And we hope for sanity in the company. We hope maybe they can reconsider this.
Yes, I hope so. But because
thing. I mean, like it's not nice.
It's
really not good.
I see that Amkule Lenam, they say they're going to find a dismissal. They're going to fight this dismissal.
Yeah, I see they even staged an underground sit-in at Gundal mine.
Yes.
Despite the union's efforts to persuade the workers to come to surface and engage in negotiation, the protest continued several days, prompting Sibanye to issue the dismal notice for 200. So it's over 200 people. So the exact number is 213 employees.
Okay.
213 people, 213 fathers, brothers, sisters
213 homes
that no longer have that source of income for the house. So it is not a good thing. It is very bad. And I think maybe we need a city in Bizo. And what is to be done? What can we do as Rustenburg? Because mines are moving. I mean, like Anglo American is de-investing in Anglo Platinum and DBS. So the only operations that they will have in South Africa is only going to be Kumba, which is in the Northern Cape.
It's a Northern Cape, yes.
And then that's it. That's all that they're going to have. So it means now they are seeing something. There's no way in Karno Katswala Brancha go Mabuluka if it's lucrative. There's no way.
There's no way.
There's something that I've seen that this thing is not working and it's coming to an end. What is it that is going to become of us? Are we going to be the next Carltonville?
Eish.
Are we going to be the next, all these mining towns, but it's like the ghost town. And at this day and age, where we could have planned. I mean, like, I used to love that maybe we need to invite Dr. Kukuzu Rakud from the Royal Bafokeng Nation to tell us, because I love that thing of the Vision 2030 Bafokeng. Now, but as the leaders in Rustenburg, Baring Bona, what is your vision as the mayor for Rustenburg? For Rustenburg. What is the vision for Bujanala as the district mayor? What is it that, why don't we bring these youngsters with all these crazy ideas? I mean, remember what I said, what we must do at Pyramid, whereby you guys in marketing must have just this room where it's just a nicely painted room with the not even couches. What are those things?
Bean bags and
The
stuff.
bean bags, and then you get kids to say, "Come, we want to do this. Let's have a campaign." And then you get kids to come and by kids, like we get people to come there, but the idea.
It's a think tank room.
Think tank room. Why don't we have such in Rustenburg? Why don't we have in Rustenburg LED, MMC of LED, combining all the business people in Rustenburg and say, guys, what must we do? How can we make sure that we grow the economy that is highly dependent in the mining? How do we now make sure that we've got other ways to build and grow this economy? Those are the conversations that we need to be engaging on. Samaya Zogala no, Springs Zogala no, Tlabarubona Jive or left, right, and center. But why don't we have Mjaivo? Guys, let's talk about what is to happen
but also
in our economy.
Also,
Who cares about our economy? Yeah.
Also, le rona gape as individual. I'm just gonna go back to the show itself.
Yeah.
There was a point le competition.
Yeah. The entrepreneurship rep your biz competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand? People didn't come through to actually apply or do whatever. People that's why some of us business people, we're doing business casually, so
Yeah.
right, we just casually doing things, man. Like we quit. That is why I'm gonna always go back to Pyramid. We're untouchable.
Yeah.
Look how I effortlessly woke up at 3 a.m. because there's something that needs to be done. There's a purpose that needs to be served for the people.
Yeah.
The data that I was drawing this morning, that I put up on a presentation, it's information that controls the company.
Yeah.
So you've got Kihomudis Moshari, you wake up at 12.
I'm not a booty one. Hey, good let this other person now while this person was some motion. I don't know, at least today, this weekend, I'm only gig say too. What are the motion? What are the funeral? What are the gig? And if you're gonna call it a gig, you're gonna come with that playing mentality.
It's a gig.
It's a gig
You
for
call
you.
it a gig.
It's a gig. And if you don't take it serious, it's gonna be Leona, you can stay serious.
Yes, sir.
So, hey man, we're not happy about the job bloodbath, man. Give us a little bit of good news, man.
Okay.
From the mining, I mean, like we always bash the mines. There's some mine that is doing.
Yeah,
good
so
things.
there's Impala, the Impala Rustenburg SMME Development Initiative.
Oh, that's what we want. Those are the news that we want.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, like the company that is leading mostly the Impala things in terms of the entrepreneur development and all that is my friend. You know, I battled to call him late. Tapelo. It's the same as my brother given. I battled to see them in light.
I wish we had that.
Let's see if maybe we've got the paper.
When it comes to tabs.
Tabs, man. Tabs is a giant, man. I mean, I was going through. You know, I randomly go through his website, and I love what they did. I love what Auslibu and the board did. They never deleted him there. He's still, when you go to Classic Oriental, you'll see him first there, and you'll see Auslibu as the CEO and the rest of the team there. It's very important, and I think maybe we'll inquire. Maybe we need to have Auslibu or one of the representatives from Classic next week to come and tell us more about this thing. Man.
Yeah,
the Impala's Rustenburg ASMME development initiative. But what is the information that is there? What
Yeah, so they've got something called the Economic Inclusive Center, which is EIC. The new hub developed with an investment of 8.6 million, provides SMME with a range of business facilities and services, include shared office space, boardroom, computer station with internet access and printing.
Use that internet to do the right things. Yeah.
So they aim to assist SMEs with enterprise and supply development, market access, right?
Funding
and funding
facilitation.
of facilitations. Because most of us won't start because we say no, we want funding. Here's
Man,
opportunity.
this funding thing is and I always say, Joe, like I had a meeting with the guys from the group CEO, what is that thing? Unplug group.
Oh yes, good guys, eh?
Bruh, proper
Guys,
very, very,
yes.
very clever guys, bro.
Black people are working out there.
Bruh,
You know, after the presentation, I was super impressed.
yeah.
Remember, we used to use them, and we came.
We
I
came-
came there with attitude, you know.
Bravaiti,
Okay, this one I know they've disappointed us before. We've sitting and listened to them like, yeah.
How did they transform the business, dog?
Transformation. The transformation.
Is your business still where it was when people saw it 10 years ago? And you expect but to serious. Your business, there's nothing that is changing in your business. Kitlile last year, ka fitla ka disappointed, get the same thing. You're still staying in the same place, and you expect us to come in and be your consumers, be your customers. It's impossible, dog. It's impossible. And that's one thing that we must learn, man. And I think this Impala Rustenburg's SMME development initiative, it's a great thing. So I think next week we need to have a representative either from Impala, and also we'll get somebody from Classic Oriental to because we know they work a lot with them.
Yes.
To come and tell us. I mean, this is what we're talking about. This is the Imbizo we're talking about.
Yes, and I love them. I mean, look at they've got few programs, right?
Yeah.
Like they've got a 5-day workshop.
Yeah.
They've got a 12-month training program, right?
Yeah.
So in the 12-month program, the selected candidates from the workshop are invited to participate in an intensive year-long training program.
Yeah.
The program is in in collaboration with Classic Oriental Consultants and Accuracy Group.
Ezinja.
The guy spilled.
Doc, Maniga, we laid Maniga to rest last year in May. But he's still running miles against. I mean, like, Tapelo Uvaile, Doc. His business is still running a lot of miles ahead of people that are still alive, Doc. That's the dawn, man. I mean, and I think one day we must have a Tapelo show, man. We need to have a Tapelo show, man. I know. Spijo is there. Tapelo's best childhood friend. Maybe we need to invite him. Weezy, we invite him. We analyze the businessman that Tapelo was, and with the hope of getting a little bit of all Tapelos in us. I mean, like you know, in the website, this guy they're saying Tapelo was one person that wanted to be a billionaire. Hang on, he wanted to be a billionaire by creating several millionaires.
Yes, he's one of the guys. I mean, if
Dog.
if you can remember, starting of Pyramid, he used to say to I want to
They say that time we have a entrepreneurship ya bona ba vaya ka pholo yaga ke re chance la re ke kwala ba ra le na petrol a le na tlhatsi I give you a car. Yeah, ukusalayo shops. If you're in business, you're gonna do major things.
Yeah.
Maybe the roads up, and he was real,
No,
dog.
it was real. I mean, there was a point.
Maybe the little guy at the beam, no, Arna BM, you're holding us back.
And a couple of times that he came to take a fleet class, and like, to come true. This guy was prophesying.
He was, bro. Like if it's one about TP, he was, bro. Like he will. Oh man, Tapelo will speak things. And now that, and it's so sad now that it's no longer there because we're reaping all the things, all his teachings, everything that he spoke about is becoming a reality. Nobody that interacted with Tapelo and get the prophecy and the power that Tapelo was is still in the same place right now.
Not very true.
So you are saying they said Classic Oriental.
Yeah, and Accuracy Group, right?
Oh man.
So they'll cover topics like fundamentals of entrepreneurship, which is understanding the basic principle of starting and running the business.
Oh, nice.
They also cover the compliance and governance, which is most of the people.
Compliance.
Hey,
no more industry ya rona ya moshara motho kona rona le moshara. Hey, mara industry ya tella wise.
You know,
motho kona rona le moshara bara let's put some respect onto this industry.
So we're working with we've got about 22 students, right?
Yeah.
Inside.
From
So today,
insurance training,
Yes.
skills training
Skills training and
program.
insurance
Yeah.
for them to write their REs.
The REs and then join the industry.
So in my office, I got myself too.
Yeah.
So we're going through that spreadsheet today, going through them, doing those figures, and they stopped me. Abuti, nari taritle moshari, kiri for moshari.
Come on, Sean.
Para, man, there's a lot. It's not like we're thinking that kidito.
Yeah.
And out of curiosity, I said, all of you, most of you, if 90% of you, let's go
Yeah.
why is a children a para that time?
And they buy it now. Hey, they buy it, bro. They buy it.
I said, and they said, hey, we're told most of them are not compliant.
Compliance. And I might be laughing about it, but it's very critical. Compliance is what is going to keep you in the game for the longest time.
For the longest time.
If you want to cut corners and what, you'll cut corner and then it's fine. But if you do the right thing the right way as an entrepreneur, you'll go a long way, dog.
That is why I can sit and say, come, come, let's have a conversation. Come.
Yeah, Zwakala.
Aricale kofatshe.
Yeah.
With all the compliance, right? Come before. Let's not talk about the service. Come. Send the one of the toppest auditor in this country.
Hey, I didn't tell you the team. There was one complaint about some client, and they took us to the ombudsman. Hey, we're busy with the ombuds back and forth, giving them the information. The ombuds came and said, no, the case is closed. I was like, no, our compliance is solid. It's tested.
But
What they talk about being tested is that, bruh, because it must be taken to the ombuds, and then we get learnings from that.
If there's one thing about you from the inception when you built the business, you knew where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you used to fight. We were only 5 employees in the office. Right?
Yeah.
We used to fight about this thing complex. And I sit back today and said, yeah. I mean, remember when we went to Santin to collect our certificate?
Yeah.
Certificate. I mean,
Yeah.
we have one of the very few mosharis, if not the only one.
Yeah.
By then,
Yeah.
to have that.
And then at that time, we were only a year old.
In the business.
The business. But we were very clear about what we wanted to be.
The introduction of masthead.
Yeah.
By then.
No, not a lot of them are doing that.
By then.
It's because we are clear. We know this is not a gig.
So they were also this is very key, man.
Yeah, financial
management.
Yeah, training on managing finances, budgeting, and accounting. Because a lot of times we get the money, we don't know how to do it. But for me, the most important, I didn't know that I'm such a lover for marketing.
You are.
I love marketing. Hey, Mara, Papa Tlile test exam Saturday. Hey, man, about Kaya, 3-hour exam. They give you a case study. But 1 hour you are reading the case study. 2 hours, 4 questions. What marketing strategy did they improve? What are the macro environment factors? But it's very interesting.
Yeah.
So they're saying they're also going to do marketing training for them to develop effective marketing strategies to reach and engage their customer.
Yes.
So engage the customer. So wakaba engage like a post yako Facebook under the power.
Yeah, it's an engagement.
It's an engagement. It's for you to come out of the engagement wrong or right, guys.
When you go on social media and check the ratings under there's engagement, right? So you must engage with the customer.
Engage with the customer. And then the EIC now, we can call it the EIC, is the Economic Inclusion Center. It's a multifunctional venue dedicated to supporting the SMEs. The benefit of this initiative has provided 400 SMEs since 2001. I mean, like, it's something that Impala has been doing. That's why it was very important for us when we were preparing for the show.
Yes.
To also speak about, I mean, like, we started with the 213 employees that are dismissed, which is a bad thing. And now we come to a mind that is saying, we're not gonna mine forever here. What is our legacy projects? What are the projects that are gonna? And this is what I'm saying. I was hoping, but it's also facilitated by in partnership with the LED from municipality. I don't know. Maybe there is, but we need our government to be involved in this thing.
Yes.
We need our government to be the leader. I mean, like this thing, government doesn't create jobs. Yes, it doesn't, but create job opportunities. It creates an environment whereby entrepreneurs can thrive. It creates. I mean, like every time. I know the bylaws, bro. I know. Ka tlhaloganya. Mara ha ke bona there by JST. Majita ba na le ho rekisa di tlhaga da.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Ne? Go na le a day o tla bona public safety tlile. To tell everything. Yes, it's understandable. There are bylaws, bro. But those people is established and about bakuluma kada.
No, they clean.
They clean. Like there's nothing dirty there. There's nothing that is deteriorating the place. Yes, there are bylaws we know we need to adhere to them. But from the LED, why don't we say, okay, sharp? How do we formalize these people? How do we now? And literally 100 rand every day for those people.
But
some days they go without having made a sale, bro.
If you can remember, the time we started, I went to engage with LED.
Yeah.
For the sports, we could advertise in town.
Yeah.
They also don't know.
They don't know. But how, bro? Like when you are
the simplest thing.
So we sports.
I hope I don't get us in trouble.
No. We're not scared.
We applied for a billboard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We went there, me and Dumiso. The guy who has our application is on leave.
Nothing must move.
No one can do anything with that application. Because that guy is not there.
My man. And I don't think these are the things that takes us forward, man. They bring us back because like we need jobs. We need to create jobs. We need an environment where it's viable for entrepreneurs. I mean, like Impala can do all they're doing right now, which is a beautiful thing. But if those that are in charge of the laws and everything are not making it easy, there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of things that you have to jump over the hoops in order to do business.
Entrepreneurship is a backbone of our economy.
Oh, man. And small business contribute 38% to the GDP.
38%. If there's 400 people can be skilled,
and
each of them hire only two individuals. Imagine you can do your maths. Only two.
Yeah.
There's 400. Their business are thriving.
Bruh.
But because of gatekeepers, what, gently,
dog.
It's fine.
So
such a beautiful show it was today. I enjoyed it.
It is a beautiful show. I think we need to. There's something, man, that we didn't talk about.
Okay.
About the community business forums and engagement. It says, I don't know, the mind, cover the mind. Is it cover or clover? I don't know which is this. Cover the mind. Host a business forum established by Impala Rustenburg. Emphasis on the roles of forum fostering collaboration and socio-economic development. Highlight how local businesses can benefit from such initiative. I think we need to enlarge on that.
Can we next show, because let's talk about the business forum.
Yeah,
the business forum. Let's start with it next week, because I've got my views around it.
Yeah.
Because even this business forum, they are run by people. It's one di forums at the
Yeah.
Who are you in that forum?
No, there was another one happening. I went there.
You went there?
Yeah, man, I couldn't last.
You said you must go.
I couldn't last.
You can go.
I couldn't
Marco,
last. I couldn't last. And then I had to remove myself and mobilize myself towards the office. But it's a good thing. You know, if they get formed and then they save the people, they've got the great things. That's what we want. That's what we want. And we need to participate in them in order to get them to be the right way. And that's what I think. That's at least what I think. That's why I'm politically involved. Say, you cannot think politics doesn't impact you as a human being and as a business person. The minute you wake up, politics kicks in. Because if you're gonna drive your car, the price that you paid, the politics were involved. If you're gonna have warm water, the electricity there, Hossein to Ramun Khopa had this a job in there. So it's really that, and I think we need to be involved in all these things. And thank you very much. I think we're still gonna give Baretsiko Kgaya more information about these programs that are coming. Let's educate them. Let's educate.
I think we should dedicate this month into having conversations.
Yes,
right?
and giving a lot of people
Getting
information.
a lot of information.
Yeah.
Guess they
And the guests
like talking, even Bahretsi bo lapeng, they've got something they don't understand.
Yeah.
Ba ka nne ba romela message so that we can
we dissect
that
on
we
it.
dissect on it, right, fetsa, so that it be as informative as possible, because rona re bua ka language e ba e tlhaloganya.
Ba e tlhaloganyang go gae.
Understand? Even if we take the information somewhere, re kgona go tla mo re phatlalatse re bua ka yone re feleletse.
No, thank you very much. And Baretsiko Kgaya, thank you very much. You're listening to the Business Lounge with Gentle and Gichu. We love you. Stay safe, stay blessed. This is your host, Gentle and Gichu, signing out.
We out.
When you set your standards or you set your boundaries, people are going to say, oh, you think you're all that. I am. And I don't care. I am. And I don't need you to make me feel like I am. I'm going to set this standard, and I'm going to live by this standard. And I'm not going to let anybody come into my life, not even be a business partner, not be a marriage partner, not be a girlfriend, boyfriend, and pull me down to where you are.